Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my space on the internet. Let's have a quick conversation. Make sure my doors are swapped. Yep. Let's have a quick conversation, family. And as you can tell by my energy, I'm full of it. Okay, there's a bit of a speed in it, but you can hear my voice that baby girl just woke up. I just woke up, and I woke up from a dream that had me warned, like I was going to battle with folks. And it's so funny that I'm now the person getting on YouTube saying I'm having dreams. I've been having dreams, but to finally be the person saying it, expressing it, and sharing it, that's the interesting part now. It just feels weird. But anyway, listen, I gotta say it. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. I don't give a fuck if none of y'all like me. I mean that on the deepest level, and I don't mean that in like a catty, bitchy sort of way, like, oh, you ain't gotta like me, blah blah blah. But no, it's on a more like spiritual level with the stuff that I've got to do and the stuff that I've got to get done. It just feels like some of the words and some of the downloads and some of the things that I've been told to say to y'all for a long time that I'm finally saying, it's going to come across like I am that ish, and I am. And I just got to come to terms with that. A coworker said that to me today. I have to come to terms with that. 5:05 on the clock, and that's the wrong time, but I just see 5:05. Anyway, like literally, some of the things that Source, Father Sky, Mother Earth, Mama Asasaya is telling me, Father is telling me to tell you might come across disrespectful. And I've also been warned to watch my powers and how I use them. My powers are literally like a sword. They are a sword. I felt it before. And I've cut people with this sword that I didn't mean to. Like 100% did not mean to. But in this message, I'm literally going to let you know I had to step out of my house, but I knew I could not say the words that I'm about to say out in this, outside of this containment, because it could cut somebody who is not meant to be cut. I don't know. I mean, right now I'm in a parking lot, but before I was in a park, and I'm like, you know, people are passing by, people are happy, and I might be like, listen, bitch, listen, hoe, nigga, if you don't get your shit together. And it might be like, oh, like people might get cut and pick up that energy, and I don't want to do that. So, but since I'm in this contained space, I have the go ahead to say what I need to say. I could have said it in my apartment, but no, I need to be out. I need to be in some sunlight. I just woke up. I've been in the spiritual realm for like, it felt like seconds in the dream, but I know I was there as I came out for like 4 hours, like 4.5 hours. And baby, I woke up hungry, literally woke up. It was like, I need some steak fried rice. And I don't eat steak fried rice. I really don't reach for steak like that. But I was like, steak fried rice when I woke up. I'm gonna cook that immediately after I get this video out. So that's funny. I mean, I'm still gonna buy the ingredients, but I am hungry. Super hungry. So maybe that spiritual work will have you waking up hungry, thirsty, your voice cracking. I'm rambling, but let me get into what I need to say. In the dream, y'all, I was literally combating people who did not want to help those in need. They just wanted to talk about how they were not eligible for the services, how they had to go through all these hoops, and basically because they had to go through all these hoops, they were not worth helping. Now, mind you, I work in social work, so I deal with this sort of language on a daily basis. And if you listen to, if you work in social work, you'll know what I'm talking about. You also deal with people saying this person cannot be helped, this person has this issue, this person shouldn't be on drugs, they need to love the Lord first, they smell and they feel scary to me, Well then, baby, why did you apply for the grant to get the money? Why are you receiving donations if you're gonna pick and choose who you help? Do the people that you're receiving money from know that you're picking and choosing? Okay, all right then, shut the fuck up. It gets you real heated, and it gets you really tired, and it gets you really, like, just spiritually exhausted. And I was hesitant to speak on the situation that pertained to the bonnets, because that's a three-sided story in that whole situation. But I gotta say it, baby, stop talking dick. That is one of my favorite sayings Kevin Gates has given me. You just sitting here talking dick. And you see the little accent I tried? You just sitting here talking dick. And it's so frustrating because people will run their mouths but have no fucking solution. And in this dream, I'm literally combating people. I saw people from people, excuse me, let me get myself together. I saw people from college in this dream. I saw, like, just random folks. Like, there was like white girls there, and they were like, no, they can't have this, they can't do that. And I was like, listen, if somebody has experienced this sort of trauma, they're eligible for these services. And they're going to fucking get these services. This is the route that we're going to take. And I was feeling extremely challenged. And I was like, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. Even though deep down, y'all, I was like, I don't want to be on the opposing team. I don't want to be on the opposing team. But I woke up feeling like, well, bitch, if I have to, I will. And in the dream, I knew that you're going to do exactly what I say anyway. Even if you give me pushback, y'all, in the dream, they were physically giving me pushback. They were getting a little rowdy. And I was like, I could lay y'all out. I could make y'all stand at attention right now. Like, I knew all of that was at my command. I knew how powerful I was in this situation, in that dream. But I decided not to play into the little battles and stuff. And trust me, in other dreams, I have made people stand at attention. Like, okay, you running your mouth, stand right there and do what the fuck I said. But in this dream, I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm not really worried about that. Just as long as you do what I say you need to do to help this person. I don't care nothing about that. And I will say that the route that they needed to take, it was going to take a little bit longer for said person to get help. It was going to be a little bit more paperwork, more thorough paperwork. Let me be specific, on the case manager side. But the abundance it was going to bring for this person was going to put them on a different trajectory. And they were already in a bad situation. So I'm like, I'm going to make sure you're going to get the best that you can from me. So just hold tight. Just hold tight, baby. I got you. You feel me? And everybody was giving me pushback. They were kind of like pushing me a little bit. I remember I was holding something in my hand. I dropped it. Somebody stepped on it when I went to go pick it up. And I was like, that's cool, though. That's cool, though. But you still going to do what the fuck I said. Okay? So get started with that paperwork, bitch. Like, it really it really hit that level. And that's what I woke up with. That's the energy that I woke up with. Like, the stuff that spirit, the source, my ancestors, Father Sky, Mother Earth wants me to say, Mama Asase, Father Yah wants me to say, it doesn't matter if you don't like me afterwards. And know that we as gods, me as a goddess, okay? We don't want to be the person to have to do these things, to have to say these things, to have to command these things. But the power has been placed within me to do so that people can get real help and have real fucking solutions. And because you're willing to just sit here and talk dick, I have to be the one to do it. So it doesn't matter if you don't like me at the end of the day. You sitting here telling somebody they cannot come to your establishment because they are wearing a bonnet and you putting on a show about it is talking dick because you don't have a solution. And that's the shit that pisses me off. And people are like, oh, women just get on a soapbox and men get on a soapbox wearing these do-rags and these bonnets and yada yada. You notice she didn't say do-rags, she said bonnets. Y'all be having gender war issues. But none of that shit matters, because at the end of the day, I know what these people are going through, what my people are going through. I work in social work. I see their soapbox stories. I mean, and I work in a youth program, side by side to an adult program. And baby, these teenagers, young adults be thugging it since like 15. Going hard, and it's sad because they should have never had to enter this earth and be treated that way. That is not normal. It is not natural, and I rebuke it. So when you sit here and say shit like that, with no solution, you pour wickedness out into the atmosphere. And that's why I have to speak, because I have to combat it. I have to combat it with my sword. I gotta cut your shit out the sky. I think the fuck not, because group thinking is powerful. Group thinking is powerful. And you don't know how that single mother or mother married, whatever, with children, with that bonnet on, how she felt after seeing said dentist and said a further projecting mouthpiece. Y'all know who I'm talking about. No offense to anybody, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. You don't know how she felt when she realized, oh, that's my dentist, and they're talking about me, and I'm doing the best that I fucking can. But you see, you don't have no solutions. You just running your fucking mouth. Woo! Woo! And see, the reason I said that's a 3-part story is because I know what sis was trying to say, what sis was trying to do. For you to be a black-owned businesswoman, let alone degree certified, let alone you have your own office. It took years, it took time, it took that grit. I get it. So when you finally are able to open your doors to your people, you might feel disrespected when they walk in with pajamas and bonnets. And I understand that, because I know you probably had to comb your hair. You probably had to. See, I'm fucking getting emotional because I see the pain. I understand the pain on both sides. I understand the pain of my people. But there's a way to go about the healing. You probably had to flat iron your hair, sis, to be in the rooms that you walked into, to get to the places that you wanted to get to. I see you. And I understand you. But then I also see this mother who is now 23, who has been beaten down, don't know any other way of life since 15. And if she has to put a bonnet on her head to get to the dentist's office, to take her kids there, let's even tap on that. The fact that she's even taking her kids to the dentist, going to the dentist, is a lot. In the world, the works that I be working in, the field that I be working in, the fact that the mother cares enough to take her kids to the dentist, that's a good mom. That's a good mom. You might be like, we need to raise our standards. That's cool. But then have solutions for somebody who's been thugging it since 15. Been fighting since 15. Many of y'all ain't been out here like that. I know I haven't. I've been in one fight my entire life. One. I didn't grow up like that. Okay? I ain't never back down though. Okay? I ain't never back down. This ain't about me though. Y'all. So I made some suggestions on a post. I was like, if you really cared about that woman and you really didn't want to see that stuff, you would be like, sis, I see you got a bonnet on. Do you want your hair done? Brother, I see you got a do-rag on. Do you want your hair chopped? What's up? I don't know how to do hair. I don't know how to cut hair, but I can pay for it. Give me your person's number and I'll cash app them the money directly. No, I'm not finna give it to you. Social work taught me that. No, I'm not finna give it to you. But, because y'all be on some bullshit too. Be real. Be real. I'm not gonna give it to you. But I am going to set up that appointment so you can just walk in and not worry about a thing. That's real solutions. That's real change. Baby, start a whole 501c3 foundation on making sure we look presentable, making sure those who grew up only knowing to perm their hair now have education classes. Make a way. Part the Red Sea if you're going to talk about it being red. Okay? Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? It just, woo. I woke up out that dream and I was just dealing with those bobos in the dream. Like literally trying to physically push me down. And I was like, that's cool. You're not even moving me for real. You just like bumping off of me. That's cool. And I said, it's like my favorite artist said, I am so not sorry, but you gonna do this fucking paperwork. Get it done. Like, and they were just like, right. And I was like, you're still talking now while you doing that paperwork, and that is satisfactory. Yo, whew. I had to get that out. And with light and love, we can heal our community. We can heal our community with light and love, understanding both sides of the story. Actually wanting to understand both sides of the story. And actually wanting change with a solution. Now I understand that some of y'all say, oh, he on a soapbox, she on a soapbox, because I also get bullshit stories from the people I'm helping too. You know, I can't be working no 9 to 5. Shoot, I gotta start a business. Sir, you're not in do you know which office you in right now? This ain't the time, brother. This ain't the time, sister. This ain't, You don't want to work at Wendy's and you're not hungry. You got to want to help yourself, and you got to be humble about it. You got to be humble about it. It goes on both sides, but do not talk about things unless you have a solution. We are a community. And the only way we're going to elevate is if we love each other. Because love says, I'm not going to sit here and out you. I'm not going to sit here and talk about you. I'm going to come to you with a solution. I'm going to start a 501c3. I might not even say anything till it's put together. And then I'm going to like screaming from the rooftops, come get your hair done. We will watch your kids. I know it takes 4 to 5 hours to get your hair braided, sis. I know it takes however long it takes to get your hair chopped. We will watch your kids for you. We got a free day or a discounted day. We're working in partnership with this organization so that you can get your hair done. Tell me what you can pay, sis. Tell me what you can pay, brother. Like, you have solutions. And you're not just running your mouth and talking deep. So I love that saying. I have to say it with the accent. You have to. Okay, y'all. Okay. I love my people. I love y'all. I love us. And I know I chose to come here to teach y'all love, because it's just been like beaten down almost to like a non-existent level, and y'all are being served love in a way of like just sex and just marriage and just relationships. No, it's relationships, it's community, it's partnerships, it's seeing into the crowd what is needing to be fixed and stepping in that place without needing to say anything. And if you got to say something, it's to reach to the brother or sister next to you and say, I need help to help this person. Let's channel this energy and group thinking to get this done. We are one. And when we heal ourselves, the whole world will heal themselves. If we don't show up and do the damn thing ourselves. I saw on Instagram the other day, they don't flew out how many people from beautiful black men from South Africa to come fight fires in Canada? Like, okay, what's the energy exchange on that one? How much they getting paid? We love to help, but run us that coin. Pour back into us. You want my energetic energy, my power to come save your land? Cool. I was put here to do that. I'm a loving people. We are loving people. But what's that energy exchange? You're not going to leave me assed out no more. And if you love me, you would never want me like that. Never. Maybe we're going to get it together. We're going to heal. And I don't care if you don't like me and what I have to say behind it. On how we going to do it. Okay, y'all. I got to calm down. And I literally woke up saying steak, fried rice. So I am going to get some steak fried rice. If you would like to support me, support my channel, support what it is that I do, there are links down below. And the easiest way that you can do it is by subscribing, by liking, and by sharing. There are people that need to hear this. People that want to help, who need encouragement, and people that are just talking dick. So y'all do it. Y'all run it up. Okay. I love y'all with peace, light, and love. I send you on your way.